Yes, of course. So similar also with politicians, when they are making speech, it's also difficult for them to make speech, especially if all people or people all over the world are listening to them. So that is why most of the time they are not thinking what's in their heart, but they are thinking on the words that they are going to say just to please other people. So that is why most politicians, they plagiarize things. Though they know that it's not good to plagiarize, it's because journalists knows a lot of lines from previous politicians or other people who already had their speech.
I think they handle somehow certain field also in different departments or groups. Yeah, that's why if president speech, so always these reporters will attend. I think that's why they can recognize easily.
Yeah, so that is why we are already taught in school that plagiarism is not good. It's because everyone really knows some lines from it, especially with those journalists or people who are really mindful of the words that the person is saying.
Yes.
So they really studied about it many times.
Quite keen, actually.
Yes. Okay, so do you consider plagiarism as a good news?
Good news? No. How come it's a good news, right?
Because people will talk about it, and of course it will become famous because they are talking about it.
It's even though popular, but it doesn't mean it's good. Yes.
Yes. Because from the word plagiarism, it is really talks about negativity of a person. So you will become famous, but people will bash you. It's because of doing that thing. But they are not going to give positive comments towards you of the things that you are doing.
Yes.
So overall, it is not really good.
How about there in the Philippines?
Well, plagiarism is also a problem or an issue in the Philippines, but most of the time people don't plagiarize here. We sometimes get a quote from a famous writer or a famous author, but we explain it on our own or we give examples to it, because sometimes when we get quotes or get line from a famous person, it's already explained well. So the things that we usually do, we just give an example to it.
Nice.
Yeah. So instead of explaining more, because it could make the listeners confused of the explanation of a person.
Yes.
Yes.